Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Clocksyn, and this is the second time I have to try to record this video. So this just proves the point of the video title that is for today, which is don't give up. And I almost gave up after this first recording because I did a whole 15 minutes walking around talking about it, and the audio was so choppy and the planes were, so loud, so I couldn't hear myself. So I got kind of angry. But this goes back into the video. Don't give up. And why are my eyes so red? Anyway. Yeah, make sure you guys subscribe before we get into the video. Subscribe to the channel, follow all my social medias, hit the post notification bell. I'm trying to get this channel to be as big as my main channel at the moment because I'm taking a break from my main channel because I got a lot of content to upload that I recorded, and then pre-recorded content, and then I want to post some more on here to talk about a lot of other spiritual stuff and whatnot. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Don't give up. That's what this video is about. So for the people who are thinking about giving up right now, I'm telling you right now through the camera, I see you. Okay, actually you're right here. Yeah, I see you. Don't give up, okay? The reason why I wanted to make this video is because it just came into my head like about 5 minutes ago. About 2 years ago, I was thinking about giving up on some of my dreams. To me, because they were so unrealistic, and I had to think about reality and whatnot, and that might not make actual sense for me to let me come to the light a little bit. Yeah, it might not make much sense for me to think about doing those type of things because I dream big, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but I dream really, 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 really big. I dream like real big, and a lot of people around me be like, that's like really unrealistic. You probably shouldn't think about doing those things to that scale. But I was like, whatever. But there were times where I was like, you know what? Maybe they're right. Maybe I can't really do the things that I really want to do. Maybe I should just scale down, or maybe I should just give up altogether. Live like everybody else does, and just accept that reality that I'm not really all that. I just think about it, but I can't really do it. Do not do that, okay? Because you got to realize you are the manifester of your reality. So everything you think of and everything you do is a direct correlation to what happens in your life. And most people probably say it on YouTube and whatnot, but it's a fact. It's a 100% fact that you control your own reality. You see what I'm saying? So even if you don't know you control your own reality, you control your own reality. So even if you're subconsciously doing things to negatively impact your life, that's what's going to impact your life. So for example, for me, my life changed because I consciously positively affected the way I think and my actions and my reactions. Therefore, my reality became positive. I'm going to the park more now and all these type of things, putting myself on certain type of frequencies and getting off of other frequencies. Therefore, my life is peaceful now. I have serenity. I can relax. I can do meditations a lot more just because I just wanted my life to be more peaceful. Therefore, it is. So when it comes to depression, thinking about giving up, you have to consciously know that you are in control of your environment. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't think you're in control, and the whole reason of you want to give up is because of somebody else, you're still in control. You know what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to be in control of yourself. Even if you can't control the people around you or the area around you, you are in control of how you feel about things and what you do when things happen. So, and there's nothing wrong with being depressed. It happens. It's all about balance. But you have to know that you shouldn't give up. You know what I'm saying? You have to know there's an alternative to that. And what I like to do is I like to picture myself not being depressed. And like obviously, like in the future, like a year from now or even a week from now, there could be different circumstances that could remove my depression or me, being in a happy moment. So I think about that when I'm actually depressed, and that ends up making me not depressed anymore. So you have to consciously look into the future, vision yourself not being like this because of whatever could happen. You might meet somebody, you might learn about a new thing, it could change your perception about something. You can just meditate and heal over it and you'd be better. So you have to envision that possibility, and therefore if it's possible, then boom, you could do it, which means there's an option for you to not be where you are now, and then it becomes possible. But if you're just locking your head and there's no other way, and then you create that reality that there is no other way, therefore there is no other way, and then you boom end up doing whatever you gotta do. So obviously there's different versions of giving up. You can give up on your dreams or just give up on life altogether. I don't really have that issue because I've made mental safeguards in my head to where that could never happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say never because you never know. Somebody could brainwash me and then boom, you never know. You know what I'm saying? But I have a very strong mind when it comes to certain things. When it comes to, I don't want to say it on camera, but the S word, And everybody's like, do you think about the S word? Like, well, technically everybody does think about the S word because it's a concept that if you heard the word, you look it up and you think about, oh, okay, this word means that, so therefore you're thinking about it. So everybody thinks about the word. It's just, do they do it or not, or do they think about doing it or not? But technically everybody thinks about doing it or not because it has to go through their brain, you know what I'm saying? You have to think about, okay, would I do that? So technically everybody thinks about the S word, you know what I'm saying? But what I do is I like to throw things in equations in my brain. So like, okay, if I were to do this, what would happen? What would be the outcome? So usually what ends up stopping me from thinking about that type of stuff is family. You know, they will be real sad, whatever, without me, whatever. That's just one aspect. But mostly, like, let's just say my family was gone or whatever, and it was just me. Would I do that? No, because I like experience. So in my mind, I would be missing out on future experiences if I just gave up on life. So it's like watching anime. You watch season 1 of an anime and then you just stop watching the anime because season 1's bad, but it has 6 other seasons. You know what I'm saying? It was like, dang, and that's life. Like you never know what you could experience in the future. You see what I'm saying? So I would feel like I'm copping out on myself, not nobody else. I would just feel like I'm copping out on myself by doing that because as bad as it is now, I never know what could be in the future. You see what I'm saying? I can envision it, and that's a good thing because I can actually envision myself not being like this. Therefore, I can change my reality. So that's what really stops me from going down that path. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Don't give up because there's an infinite amount of possibilities that you can actually create in your head and then physically manifest them in the real world. So that's so crazy and so powerful. And that's why it's so important to not really give up, not give up at all, because there's always another way out. Because if you got into that situation, you can get out of the situation. I'm saying nothing is impossible. When people say impossible, that's just because they don't have the mental wherewithal to think about that situation. So if somebody says it's impossible to fly, that's because one person could never conceive you being able to fly. But look at us. Look at how the world is now. There's people flying around with planes. That's because in their mind, they can't mentally think about, you know, any other way to fly but a plane. But you got a helicopter, you got all these other things that you can fly in, right? You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, don't let someone else's misconception of your reality affect your reality. So if somebody says you can't do it, that's because they can't think of a world where you could do that. So honestly, what I think, the way I interpret that is, they're just kind of, honestly, they're kind of stupid. You know what I'm saying? They can't, well, I won't say stupid, but they kind of are in a way. Like, they're not smart enough to think about a perspective of you winning or doing whatever you want to do. So they're like, it's impossible, you can't do that, that's unrealistic. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm just super smart, and these other million people are kind of dumb. That's what it is, because I can envision it. I can think about that, a world where I'm a millionaire or a trillionaire, and you know what I'm saying? I can visualize that. You guys can't. That's all that means. That's all that means. So when you think about these type of concepts and everybody else doesn't agree with you and they say it's impossible, that's just because they can't think about it for them, and they can't think about you doing it. You know what I'm saying? So don't let that stop you. But I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to let you guys know not to give up. And yeah, hold on to your dreams and hold on to life. Don't give up. And yeah, I'm making more videos on this channel. If you subscribe, follow my Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and yeah, thank y'all for watching. Catch y'all later. Peace.